Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Oasis Travel, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to our first virtual cruise fair. For those of you who have cruised lots of times before, you'll probably know that we've been doing this event now for the past 15 years. And 15 years ago, when we started, we had 100 people at our first event. Last year was our biggest event that we held at the Waterfront Exhibition Hall, and we had over 1,500 people there. So this year we had planned to do something even bigger, but sadly that wasn't to be the case. But we were really pleased at the amount of people who showed interest in today's and tomorrow's event. So thank you so much for that. So between today and tomorrow, Scott and Alison and I will introduce you to some of the world's leading cruise companies who will have something special for you. And it is really great to see the steps that the cruise industry has taken for COVID. I mean, they've been working tirelessly to put new health and safety protocols in place so that cruising can be returned as quickly as possible. So it is really hoped that cruising may start by the end of this year. River cruising has already commenced, but the ocean cruising, it'll be the end of this year or maybe the beginning of 2021. But there's definitely great advancement, so that's super. So whilst we really love to see you face to face, we can promise you that we'll have some very exciting presentations for the rest of today and for tomorrow. So I think everybody is really looking for something to look forward to. So hopefully by planning your next cruise holiday, you will also have something to look forward to. Some of you may know Crystal Cruises, and for some of you it may be your first introduction to them. It's a product that I absolutely love. I mean, it is luxury cruising. So we'll be looking at luxury ocean cruising, luxury expedition, luxury river. Today, though, we're going to put our main focus on their luxury yacht, Crystal Esprit, and we're doing that because we want to make sure that all our presentations are different and that it offers something for everyone. I've been lucky enough just to be on board one of the ocean cruises, and I just really loved it. I mean, they are ships that probably could take double the capacity, but there's so much space, so much choice. And for those of you out there who are foodies, the dining options are second to none. I mean, there would be 10 world-class restaurants on board the Crystal Ocean Cruises that would be included in the price. And I know, Scott, you and I were very fortunate enough to eat in Nobu in the summer. And I wouldn't really like to tell you how much it cost, but I'd say it was the price of maybe 2 nights on board the Crystal Cruise. But they have an Asian fusion inspired restaurant inspired by Nobu. It's actually included in the price. So although you'll find that the Crystal price point may be slightly higher, it's extremely good value for money because of that, of what's included. So without wanting to spoil the presentation, I'm going to pass over to Elaine Gillard from Crystal Cruises.
Hello, thank you for joining us today, and thank you to Oasis Travel for putting together this event. It's really great that you could take the time to join us. My name's Elaine Gillard, I'm Marketing Director here at Crystal in the UK, and it's my pleasure to introduce the Crystal experiences to you across ocean, river, yacht and expedition. We're going to start off today with a video that takes you through all 4 of our experiences and the wonderful destinations that you can visit on board these ships next year. hope you enjoyed that little insight as to what you can expect to experience on board Crystal ships and the destinations for next year. We do also have our itineraries available for 2022 and 2023, so if you're looking that little bit further ahead, do speak to the teams at Oasis Travel and they'll be happy to give you our itineraries for that little bit further ahead. So let's go back a little bit. Crystal is 30 years old. We celebrated our 30th anniversary back in July this year. Not the best year to celebrate, but celebrate we did, because it's such a wonderful milestone to reach 30 years in the business. We started as an ocean ship cruise line, so Crystal Symphony and Crystal Serenity, they are our ocean ships. They hold under 1,000 passengers, around 8 to 900, where the ships could hold double that number, so there's plenty of space on board. And Crystal pride themselves on 4 distinct pillars, one of which being space, choice, quality and service. So let's go to service first. Our crew are hired for attitude, trained for service, so they all want to be there, and that's the most important thing. They want to be there, they want to serve you, they want to help you have the best experience possible. Quality. Throughout the Crystal experience you will see quality in the fixtures and fittings, in the food, in the wine, in the shore excursions, in the tours. Everything that you experience with Crystal will be of the highest quality. And choices. Choices are endless on board Crystal ships. From dining, we have a Nobu Matsuhisa restaurant, Prego our Italian, Churrascaria Tastes, we have Waterside, our main Crystal dining room. Entertainment, enrichment, there is always something going on, but it's there if you want it. If you don't, if you want to curl up with a book in a corner, you can. It's your choice. Luxury is personal and it's all about choices, and that's where Crystal really do excel. So we started as ocean, and we do still have our ocean ships, and they are, quite frankly, the best in the world. Voted for endlessly by Condé Nast readers, travel and leisure leaders and other publications around the world. In 2016 we also expanded, so our fleet was joined by Crystal Esprit, our 62 passenger yacht, and also we launched our river product as well. So we have lots to choose from. You can travel the globe with Crystal and have lots of different experiences on lots of different waterways. But let's start with Esprit. So Crystal Esprit, as I said, is 62 passengers, so very, very small. The food is outstanding. She follows the 4 pillars, as do all of the Crystal products, and she just gives you a great experience in destinations where big ships cannot go to. So she spends the summer season in the Adriatic, she does the beautiful Adriatic coast, and in the winter months she spends in the Seychelles. So island hopping, 7-night cruises, Mahe round trips, and she's going to all of those little islands in the Seychelles. There's a marina on the back, so you can snorkel, you can paddleboard, you can jet ski. We even have a submersible at an extra charge that you can use, 2 passengers and the pilot, and you can go down under the ocean and see what's lurking beneath. What an amazing experience, what an amazing choice to have. So I'm going to pause here and I'm going to show you a video of Crystal Esprit in the Seychelles and what you can expect. She is just beautiful, and I guarantee you will love her. Enjoy.
Can we go somewhere new, some special place I've never been? I'd like to do something crazy. We should try to run away. It's been so long since I've been myself. I tend to forget so fast how to live excitingly. Let's run away, very far away. Let's stop the time and enjoy this life. Let's run away, very far away. Let's stop the time and enjoy this life. Let's run away, let's run away. this life.
How was that? She's an amazing ship, isn't she? Just gorgeous, and the destinations she sails to are just incredible. I will say as well, if you are looking to cruise in the Seychelles, we are one of the only luxury, or the only luxury ship with the permission to sail in the Seychelles in 2021. So if you are looking to do that destination, we are one of the only options. So do have a good look, and I guarantee you will have the most amazing time. I'm going to move on now to our River products. So we launched River in 2016. We have 4 ships, 4 identical sister ships, and they are the youngest fleet in the industry. What Crystal did was it didn't take the typical River experience and crystallise it. We took Crystal and put it on the River. So if you do River cruise already and you do choose to join Crystal as well, I hope you will see the difference there. Some of the key differences: we have the largest suites on the River. They're all butler serviced. We have true open dining, which is very rare on River. We have a big galley, so we can produce food a la minute, so you're ordering and the food is only prepared then. It's not all pre-prepared, because we've got the space to do that. So you can walk in to the restaurant anytime in its opening hours and have a full service. If you're eating late, you're not rushing the galley because they're working to a time schedule. So it is true open dining. There's plenty of tables for 2, 4, 6. So whether you want to dine alone or whether you want to dine with other people, whether you're travelling with other people or you meet new friends, you can do that as well. So that's a really nice option. We do have alternative dining on there as well. So we've got our main dining room, but we also have the bistro, which turns into a tapas type restaurant in the evening. And we also have our vintage room. So if any of you have sailed with Crystal's ocean product, you'll know the vintage room. It's our private dining room. You can either hire it completely, so if you're on with friends or family and you wanted that private dining experience, you can. Or we do wine tasting lunches and dinners where you can just book a seat or 2 on there and enjoy the most amazing food and wine. I'm not going to say any more. I'm going to show you another video because I do think pictures say 1,000 words. So enjoy this video. It's all about the River Cruise product, and I will see you after. Just gets better and better, doesn't it? River cruising is amazing. Don't leave it too late. It's very active. You need to be fully mobile to enjoy it. So there is a preconception that it's for when you're done with every other possible travel option. But no, do it now. Grab it. It's an amazing experience. I cruised the Moselle with Crystal back in August, and it's just stunning. Absolutely, one of Europe's hidden gems. Absolutely. Vineyards as far as the eye can see, and you should definitely do that. So I have possibly saved the best for last. So this year we were going to launch our first expedition ship, Crystal Endeavour. Unfortunately, due to the current situation, we've had to push that back. So Endeavour will launch next year. Hopefully towards the middle of the year we will launch Crystal Endeavour, and she is our first expedition ship. She will hold just 200 passengers. She will sail from north to south polar expeditions as well as more cultural expeditions as well. She has a full range of itineraries available, which are just going to be spectacular. Take a look, they're on our website. Oasis can give you those as well, but places like Antarctica, the Arctic, the Northeast Passage, Japan, Borneo, South America. She's coming through London, she's doing some Norway, some Norwegian fjords. Just lovely itineraries, and something a little bit different if you want to do something cruising, but that is a little bit more active, a little bit more expedition. So do enjoy that. And I've got one last video to show you, which is really cool, and it shows the moment that Crystal Endeavour rolled out of the shipyard in December 19, as she was completed and put into the water for the first time. So enjoy this. And that is Crystal in a nutshell. Hopefully you've enjoyed getting to know Crystal and all the experiences we have across ocean, river, yacht and expedition next year, which is going to be amazing. We travel the globe, we really do. There aren't many places you can't get to with Crystal across the fleet, so do look at our itineraries, do look at our offers, speak to the team at Oasis Travel. They are there, they know the product, they have experienced Crystal, so do ask them any questions you have. And I just want to thank both them for arranging this and for you for joining us. We really do appreciate you taking the time to learn more about Crystal, and we hope we can welcome you on board very soon. So that's it from me, thank you, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
Elaine, thank you very much indeed for that excellent presentation, and I hope you're all inspired by that. It is really a beautiful product. So we've got Scott in the hot seat because we have a couple of questions. So Scott, Joan's asking, saying, loving the Seychelles and loving the Crystal yacht, but it just seems a long way to go for a week. So is it possible to extend your stay, or what else could you do pre or post cruise for the Seychelles?
Yeah, okay. So if you're sailing in the Seychelles, you can actually book extension packages on either end. So you can do it pre-cruise or post-cruise, extra accommodation options. And also if you choose to fly from Dublin via Dubai, you can actually stay there as well. So we can arrange through Oasis Travel, we can arrange hotel stays pre or post-cruise, which is really excellent.
Yeah, and that kind of helps to break your journey too, because I haven't been to the Seychelles, but heading out to Mauritius, it is quite a long flight. And of course, because this cruise operates during the winter months, that's a perfect time then to head to Dubai. So that's great.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Scott. Yes, and another question from Paul, who's asking, Elaine mentioned about open dining on Crystal, and he wants to know what is open dining, so I hope you know.
Yeah, I can do my best. So open dining is basically where you have no set dining on board. So usually with these types of cruises, you have a very strict dining timetable. So say if you're eating at 7 o'clock, you're eating with the same group of people each night at that time, whereas on this occasion, open dining means you can choose to eat at whatever time you want when the restaurant is open, and you can also sit and eat with members of your own family or your own traveling party, or you can also choose to join other guests as well.
Yeah, of course, and I think that flexibility is great, because I'm sure some of you cruisers will know sometimes you come on board and you've been out in the sun all day and you want time to shower and change, and you might want dinner until late on, and it's very, very difficult to sort of stick to a rigid timetable whenever you're on any type of a cruise. So I think that's a good thing, Scott. And as you say, sometimes you might want to dine on your own, or you maybe meet friends on board or new friends and you want to have dinner with them. So it gives you the option to do that. So that's great.
For sure.
And now I'm just going to ask Alison to take the hot seat, Scott, because just to see what offers or what we have with Crystal, or what sort of a deal they've given us for our cruise show. So over to you now, Alison.
So, thank you. Yes, Crystal is without question a really very luxurious product. So what we've been able to do is actually get a very wide range of offers of all of their products, whether it's Expedition, River, Ocean, or the yacht. Indeed, we have a range of offers starting from an additional £152 per person off up to £382 per person. So we have these throughout 2021, as I say, across all products. So it's really key that if you're interested in Crystal, that you speak to us and we can actually find and match an itinerary for you and apply this saving. Now, we only have this running until we have it running 2 weeks from today, and we really do have some Crystal experts in our offices. Angie from Cruise Beyond comes to mind. She was lucky enough to go out to Venice and actually has seen their ocean ship and their yacht was sitting beside it. So Angie's a good person to speak to, as is Gary Boyd from our Lisburn portfolio. He has seen some of their ships. So definitely for those who want the finer things in life, please don't hesitate to give us a call, and we'll happily help you, and we can apply these discounts as well.
Yeah, great. And I think Julianne has also been on it a couple of times for her own holiday and has really enjoyed it. And they've given us a wee bit of flexibility now whenever you're going to book. So
just actually this week, this change happened. Normally your deposit with Crystal would be 25% of your cruise fare. We now have that reduced to a 15% deposit. And what's actually great is that if you choose your sailing and you maybe just need a wee bit more time to think about it, we can actually book it for you, and you have 30 days then to make up your mind before you need to pay that deposit. So at least you can have peace of mind that you've got the sailing and the date and the cabin type, and you've got the extra discount applied to your booking, and then you can pay your deposit within the first 30 days of us making the reservation for you. And the second point this week, just hot off the press, is that the payment terms for your balance, they've actually changed now, and we don't need to collect the balance to closer to departure. So again, we're trying to work with people to give them the confidence and to try something completely different with Crystal.
So that's brilliant. So you could choose your cruise, have it booked, then pay your deposit in 30 days. So pay 15% instead of 25%, and then not pay the balance until 2 months beforehand. That's
perfect.
great. Okay. And our shops are open until 4 o'clock at the moment, from Monday to Saturday. But of course, we can be contacted before or after those hours by email. So thanks to everybody who has tuned in this afternoon. We do have more presentations going on until 7 o'clock this evening and right through to tomorrow. But thanks for your attendance, and we really, really look forward to seeing you again sometime soon. Bye-bye.